Hello everyone, I'm LaZeR, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Train Sim Mod 5. Today in this video, I am trying out a new Class 47 that has been released for a couple of days now. I just haven't actually got round to actually trying it out properly because I've been busy. Very busy. Anyway, we are here on the East Coast main line at Doncaster, which is quite appropriate because this new DLC that I'm about to try out is actually a DLC specifically for the East Coast main line. It's a Railtour add-on, if that makes sense. So what is this new mysterious DLC, you're wondering? Well, let's spawn it in. If we type up Class 47... and click on number 47484, click spawn, aim it at the tracks, press X to spawn it down, and there it is. Now it looks quite nice, I have to say. No, it does look quite nice, but it's not the best looking Class 47 in my opinion. And also we have got quite a few Class 47s in Train Sim World now. Like this, for example, the BR Green one, that's for the West Somerset Railway, and I really do like this 47 a lot. And if we look at the list, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We've got 9 different types of Class 47. So I think, in my opinion, it is a bit unnecessary to bring out another Class 47 because, like, you know, I think we're sorted with Class 47s. It's like having like loads of different Class 66s. I think we're good. But anyway, this DLC has been out for a few days, and I have had a chance to actually play around with it, and there are a few things that not particularly happy with. For example, I actually made a custom livery with this 47. I just call it new livery, and if I spawn it down, for some reason, it's got no wheels. Both of them are exactly the same, except this one's a custom livery. But, yeah, it's got no wheels. The wheels actually don't exist, which, I don't know if that's a bug that needs to be attended to, or if that was genuine. I don't know. But, it's a bug, and it's quite of a silly one, actually. I mean, what's the point of having a locomotive without any wheels? How's a train supposed to run without wheels, people? I mean, I'm not an expert, but I know trains must have wheels. But you don't just get a Class 47 with this DLC, you also get some new Mk1 coaches, some East Coast Mainline Mk1 BLU, which stands for blue, I think, maybe, I'm just guessing. But we can spawn either one coach down at a time, or we could just spawn down a whole rake of coaches. Now, I've got to say, these coaches look amazing. And also, because they are Railtour coaches, they've got like this nice, shiny paintwork on the side. Ooh, very nice. So, yeah, this is a Railtour train, which, I'll tell you what, from this side, it looks a lot better, because you can actually see the nice reflection in the paintwork. It just looks so nice. However, unfortunately, yes, there is another problem. Having these new Mk1 coaches is very nice, I agree. However, I actually tried making a custom livery with these coaches, which you can in the livery designer, but when you go to the formation designer, it doesn't show up. And even if you wanted to spawn down your custom livery coach, it doesn't seem to show up anywhere. I mean, East Coast Mainline Mk1 coaches, that's what these guys are. And when I go to, like, custom livery, they are not there. So that is a bit annoying how, yes, we've got new Mk1 coaches, but we can't make our own custom new Mk1 coaches. Which is a bit of a big disappointment, because I tried making, like, a really nice blood and custard set of Mk1s, but I guess you can't. Big shame. Big shame. I've just realised I've got two 47s. Let's get one of them. But I guess what we need to do is hook this 47 up with its coaches. Let's do that. So let's step on board, close the door, and set. Now, I'm just guessing, does the rail driver controller work with this? Yes, it does-ish. No, it does. Brakes off, locomotive in reverse, lights on, do 2 of the horn. Yep, it is the standard Class 47 sound. I was hoping maybe since we're getting a newer Class 47, maybe it would have been nicer to have like maybe a different or maybe even more improved sound effect for this thing. But again, I guess you don't get what you want. And what is wrong going on with my lights? Let's sort that out. We want what we want? We want tail light. No, we want headlight on. There we go. That's better. Then let's move down the knuckle coupler, and then we should hook up. There we go. So now, release both brakes and then switch the brake selector from air brake passenger to vacuum brake passenger. And that should take the brakes off the coaches. So let's set a path. Let's just, I don't know, let's just set it anywhere, because I'm not going to do like the full length of the route. I just want to, you know, go for a little drive. So, well, we'll just set it to Peterborough, so we have the full clear length of the route. So you've got yellow signal, which kind of looks a bit reddish to me, but there you go. Put the trade-in forward and throttle up and see if we can start moving. Yep, we're moving. Okay, that's a good sign. Do a toot of the horn again. And away we go. Very nice, Mr. Oliver. Now, as I am recording this video, you guys have noticed how pretty negative I've been towards this new DLC, which I've got to be honest, I'm not particularly impressed of this new DLC. I have to say, there's a lot of DLCs that do come out that I do like, but there are some DLCs that come out that I'm not particularly impressed with. This happens to be one of them, because, like, you know, I can't, like, say, like, you know, every single DLC that comes to Train Sim World is amazing, because, like, you know, you are going to get some DLCs that are not particularly that great. Like, I'm sorry to keep going on about this, but, like, you know, why add another 47? Why not add something new, like a Class 55 Deltic in BR Green? That would, I tell you what, that would look really nice in this game. And also, why can't you make your own custom liveries with the new Mark 1 coaches? I mean, it's, well, I can't see them anymore because the Class 801 is now in the way, and I think we've got a red signal. Yes, we do, which means we're going to have to stop. But yeah, as I was saying, like, you know, if we're going to have, like, you know, a diesel rail tour added for the East Coast Main Line, why not have something like a Class 55 Deltic? I'm just, like, because, you know, we've got enough 47s, why not have something new? Get something different, and also something bigger, or a Class 50. I know a lot of people do like Class 50s, but, like, you know, a 55 Deltic, that would be pretty impressive. Oh, there we go. That's what we're waiting for. We're waiting for a Class 66. That's why we've got a red signal. That's fair enough. But anyway, about the Mark 1 coaches, they look good. No, they do. No, I have to say, they do look great. It's just, I wish, like, you know, you could change well, you can change the livery in them in Livery Designer, but once you've made your own livery with them, you can't actually use them in Livery Designer, because I spent about an hour and a half making a really nice livery for these Mark 1 coaches, and it turns out you can't even use them. Or maybe you can, and I'm just being very stupid, but as far as I know, you can't use your own custom livery with these Mark 1 coaches, which is really annoying, because, like, you know, when these were about to come out, I was actually quite excited when I found out we're getting new Mark 1 coaches, but, I mean, BR Blue's nice, but it would be nicer if we could change them. I'm just saying. And as for the Class 47, it's far from the best looking Class 47s. I mean, there are quite a few nice things I like about it. I mean, the number plaque, that looks really nice. I like how it's like a 3D model, so that does look very nice, and the nameplate as well. And you've got like this like BR badge, bronzy, goldy badge thing, which, like, you know, it does look pretty nice. But I'm not a big fan of the white wheels. But they do look pretty weird, don't they? They don't look like they're a complete circle. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of the wheels. The shade of green, it's not bad. It's like a nice BR green. You've got, like, you know, the nice pinstriping, but, like, you know, again, it's all right. It's not the best 47. That's all I'm gonna say. It's okay, but it's pretty pointless. We've already got enough 47s. I think it's time, Dovetail Games, that we need some more newer diesel locomotives, because I think, I mean, I do like Class 47s, they are one of my favourite diesels, but I think, you know, I'm getting quite bored of them now. I think I'm moving off the 47s and into, like the 37s and, like, you know, the 55 Deltics. I think that's what we need. We need bigger diesels now, like a Class 50, that would be a good one. Or if you guys have any good ideas of what you want added for Train Sim World, leave your answer in the comment section down below as well, because, like, you know, it is nice to hear what you guys have to say about, like, you know, what kind of things you guys want. And I've got a red signal again, which means we need to apply my brakes. How many red signals am I going to come across today? Oh, wait, I'm on the wrong line, that's why. We're going to the yards. I don't want to go to the yards, I want to go on the main line! I'm on the wrong... I spawned it on the wrong track, that's why. Oh, Oliver, you keep messing things up! So yes, the Class 47 East Coast Mainline Railtour DLC pack. What do I think of it? Honestly, I'm not a big fan of it. That's just my honest opinion. I mean, we've got enough 47s. I mean, this 47's okay, but it doesn't wow me. The coaches, however, they look great. It's just a bit of a disappointment the fact that you can make your own custom liveries with these, but after you've made it, you can't actually use it. Not to my knowledge, anyway. I mean, if you guys have managed to make your own custom livery with these Mk1 coaches and actually be able to use it, please let me know, because maybe I'm doing something wrong. I don't know. But I guess some of you would be asking, shall I buy this DLC? Well, me personally, I wouldn't buy it. However, if you guys want to add this into your DLC collection, you can go right ahead. I'll leave a link in the description below if you guys want to buy this on Steam. However, I wouldn't buy it. That's just my personal opinion. It's not a professional opinion, it's just a personal opinion, not a professional one. But Dovetail Games, if you're watching, please make a 55 Deltic. I would love to see that, especially in BR green. In fact, I'll put a picture on screen so you can actually see what it is that I'm talking about. I want you to make that for Train Sim World 5. That would be great, and I'm sure you guys would agree with that too. But I guess that concludes this video for today. I know it's been a bit of a negative one, but, like, you know, this is my YouTube channel, and I do like having my own opinion on things. I can't be biased to Train Sim World all the time. I've got to give my honest opinion here. But make sure you click that subscribe button. Follow me on my Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch. All the links are in the description. And I'm getting a message on Steam. And also, if you guys want to book tickets for the LaZeR fan meetup, I have left the link in the description below as well. So you guys want to book tickets for the LaZeR fan meetup at the Bluebell Railway on the 14th of June. Tickets are still available, people. Book tickets now. Come to the LaZeR fan meetup at the Bluebell Railway. It's gonna be amazing. But until then, have an awesome day, my friends. And remember to subscribe so you don't miss any extra LaZerJet YouTube content. Subscribe now, because we're actually on, like, nearly 121,000 subscribers. Oh, that's a lot of people subscribing.